it going, everyone? It's Liam McCaddison here. We're reacting to another episode of Supernatural as we're on episode number 10 of season 4, the second part to, I guess, this two-part scenario, there has been a lot going on in regards to the last episode, because obviously there is something important in regards to Anna. The angels want to deal with her. Not in a good sense. We also got a bit of an exploration in terms of what was happening in Sam's perspective between the ending of season 3 and the beginning of season 4, with how his and Ruby's, I guess, connection strengthened, I guess you could say, as well as the idea of Sam's new ability that Dean's not really a fan on kicking in. So yeah, I do kind of have a feeling that if we explored what Sam went through in the beginning, from the ending of season 3 to the beginning of season 4, I feel like this episode, if this is a two-parter, might explore Dean's perspective. Obviously, Dean has not wanted to speak about his time in hell, understandably. But I think we can all agree about the fact that it's going to get explored in some capacity. So I do feel like if this is a two-part event and we explored what happened to Sam, we're going to see what happened to Dean potentially. And I'm not ready for that, considering how Dean has been, you saw at the ending of the other episode how traumatized he was, reflecting on hell and why he doesn't want to talk about it. So yeah, with that said though, let's get into this episode of Supernatural, episode 10 of season 4. Let's go.
Guys, stop. Please.
He just booped Sam! Boop! Holy shit! Uriel taking it too far, as usual.
What the? You wanna tell me how?
That just popped in my head. I don't know how I did it. I just did it.
She's got a secret side to her. And, she thinks that she's just completely normal Anna, but there is,
What do you think?
something more to her.
More interesting by the second. Thanks, Ruby.
So weird.
Don't lose this.
With the fact that they used to
Anna,
put
what's going on
heads.
Angel Radio? Anything useful?
It's quiet. Dead silence.
Could say radio silence.
That he wasn't her real daddy.
Who was? The plumber? Little snake in the pipes?
Dude, you're confusing reality with porn again. Look, Anna didn't say, she just kept repeating about this. The real father of hers was mad. Very mad. Like, wanted to kill her mad.
Kind of heavy for a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, she saw a kid shrink,
That's
got
dope.
better, and grew up normal.
Until now. So what's she hiding?
What did you
Know how I can tell? That perky little ass of yours.
Oh
About
my
for nickels,
god!
that thing. Of course I know it's you, Grumpy. Same way I know that's a demon, then. That poor girl's Anna. And that you've been eyeing my rack. Don't sweat it, kiddo. I still got more.
He's like,
pieces
I'm
in
not
me.
judging you, bud.
Hey, Anna. How are you? I'm Patty.
Hi.
Why is he angry at you?
No. 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 No.
Calm down.
He's gonna kill me.
Anna, you're safe.
Oh.
Calm down. It's all right, Anna.
It's sad that she's going through. Oh!
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. So angels can just become human?
Kinda hurts.
Holy shit.
Try cutting your kidney out with a butter knife. That kinda hurt. I ripped out my grace.
Come again?
My grace, it's energy.
Oh,
Hacked it out and fell.
I was gonna make a charmed reference. You
My
could have
mother, Amy.
wings.
Couldn't get pregnant.
Bunch of miserable bastards. I mean, eating, crapping, confused, afraid.
I don't know. There's loyalty,
Dean.
forgiveness, love,
Pain,
chocolate cake,
guilt.
sex.
Yeah, you got me there.
What makes humans
it.
stand out?
Every emotion, Dean. Actually seen God. Seen his face.
Ooh,
All of you?
4 angels.
4
4. And
out
I'm
of
not
the
one of them.
entire flock.
That's it?
Damn.
Well, then how do you even know that there is a God?
We have to take it on faith, which we're killed if we don't have.
Bloody hell, learning more about the upstairs
I was
is quite
stationed on Earth.
grim.
2,000.
Putting the angel and a demon in the back seat.
Nothing. It's just an angel and a demon riding in the back seat. It's like a setup to a bad joke. Or a penthouse forum letter.
Dude, reality. Porn. You call this reality?
Doesn't matter. It's not here. Not
Had a
anymore.
feeling. Someone jumped.
Someone took it.
Who could have seen that coming?
Dean Winchester gives us Anna by midnight, or
Or what?
They take him back to hell.
we hurl him back to damnation.
Fuck.
Anna, do you know of any weapon that works on an angel?
To what?
Sam.
Nothing we could get to. Not right now.
Sam going to that
I say we call
point.
Bobby, we get him back from hedonism.
About you. What you did in hell. Dean,
No.
I know.
No, 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 no.
It wasn't your fault. You should forgive yourself.
Anna, I don't want to.
Our last night on Earth. All that.
If we're gonna have Dean fucking an angel, I swear to
Still
God.
on this line.
Dean's gonna It's perfect. Dean gets to fuck an angel. Sam fucks a demon. Dang. Dean. I love this pairing. I can't lie.
Let me make you a
Counter offer.
counteroffer.
Okay, so what? So this counter offer is gonna be interesting.
Time's up, boy. We want the girl.
Wouldn't try that if I were you. See, she got her grace back. Full-blown angel now.
That'd be a neat trick, considering I have her grace right here.
You dick!
Toss me back in the hole. You're bluffing.
Try me.
Big risk considering Uriel is a
Lot
pain
bigger
in the
than
ass.
plans we got for you, Dean. You can be replaced.
No one does it like Dean Winchester, so screw off.
You know, I haven't been up here since Poland, 43. Truth is, I loathe it. It's chilly.
You're a dick!
Stink of blood or sizzle of flesh or the wet flap of flayed skin. I don't know how you stand it.
Okay, Hannibal Lecter.
sooner you cool-
No. I tell you, you kill me.
She knows the
I'll
game.
show you.
No, Ruby. Come on, Castiel. No, this is bullshit.
Okay. No more tricks. No more running.
There's a plan cooked up here. I know it.
You pussy sore.
Name calling. That hurt my feelings. You sanctimonious, fanatical prick.
Turn around and walk away now.
You know what you...
Sure. Just give us the girl. We'll make sure she gets punished.
Ooh, it's
good
about
and
to
proper.
get ugly.
Inferna, me confirma. Podesta informa, me confirma. Podesta informa, me confirma.
Oh, Dean!
Ding, ding.
Did Uriel just do
I am
nothing?
so disappointed. You had such promise.
Shut your eyes! Shut your eyes!
She's regenerating! I mean, she did warn you, bud.
Sorry I'm late with the demon delivery. I was only being tortured.
I gotta hand it to you, Sammy. Bringing them all together, all at once. Angels and demons. It's a damn good plan.
Yeah, well,
Outsmarted
That's all
both
that Mothra on you.
sides.
best to get out of their way and let them fight.
Now you're just bragging.
So I guess she's some big-time angel now.
And tore at me in ways that you... Until there was nothing left.
Dean.
And then suddenly, I would be whole again,
Rinse and repeat.
like magic. For 30 years, I told him.
Oh, Dean.
But then I couldn't do it anymore, Sammy. I couldn't. And I got off that wreck. God help me, I got right off it. And I started ripping them apart.
Fuck.
I lost count of how many souls.
Dean, look, you held out for 30 years. That's longer than anyone would have.
Oh.
I wish I couldn't feel anything, Sammy. I wish I couldn't feel a damn thing.
Oh, Dean. Fuck. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, that was oh. I mean, it was always going to get to a point where Dean had to open up. I mean, we yeah. I just don't think I could have anticipated the... I mean, obviously it was going to be agonizing, but I just don't think I could have conjured up what Dean went through in terms of that agony and the fact that I mean, as devastating as it was, I'm just glad that he did open up, because now he's got it out there, and it's not just hard for Dean in terms of what he went through, but to have that judgment on Sam, from Sam, should I say, if he found out. Oh. Because I'm just thinking about the fact that he would be so worried about how Sam would see him. Like, he doesn't want Sam to see him in another light. And, what he did, it's something he cannot stomach whatsoever. And there is this idea that I shouldn't be here after what I've done, after so many people I've hurt. I don't deserve this, and that he doesn't deserve Sam's love, his gratitude, because he hurt people, and there is just that worry that Sam's gonna see him in another light. So yeah, that went as, I guess, expected in terms of the emotions. Yeah, I mean, we kind of had a feeling that when we got to the inevitable of Dean opening up, it was going to be emotional, most likely. But I do have to say that was probably one of the best acted scenes I've encountered so far in my Supernatural journey. Jensen just really, really killed it in regards to the emotions that Dean went through. Especially seeing him break to the level it did, which, you know, for a character like Dean, it's not something that usually does happen. But given the circumstances he went through, yeah. Oh, I mean, it was heartbreaking. It really broke my heart just seeing Dean having, well, not having to, because Sam said, like, I know that I'm curious, but I don't want you to open up if you don't want to. And I think with Dean, he knew that he had to, especially with everyone making these little cryptic comments about his, like especially Uriel, about his time downstairs. And it was gonna get, like, I think Dean knew at some point Sam's gonna find out. Yeah, it was just pretty rough. Yeah, I just really loved a lot of moments. It wasn't just that admission that really stood out for me in this episode. Anna and Dean speaking about why she would rather be amongst the people than be up in the skies, etc. And talking about the differences of humans and angels, and how and giving you that idea about how empty being an angel can be, how cold it is, and how refreshing human life is, really. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it does come with its downsides, obviously, but you know, given what humanity goes through, and given what Anna given what humanity goes through, and comparing that to it's funny because you have this idea of what an angel is, and you have Anna here saying it's not all glorious as you make it out to be, etc. So yeah, and you even have like people like Castiel having doubts. Like, you saw him in that trap. I don't know if he kind of sensed what was going on in regards to okay, this is all part of the plan. You wanted us to get together, or if he realized about yeah, I have a feeling he is having his doubts, to be fair. I mean, it's not the first time he's expressed it, but here he is in the middle of this tussle in regards to Anna, and I think he's just grasping the situation is kind of messed up, and it's playing on his what he said to Dean in episode 7 in regards to I do question things, etc. So yeah, but it was really phenomenal. A really great second part to what we had in the last episode. And even though it kind of went off my expectations, because I thought we would get an episode kind of like the last episode, but in Dean's perspective. it didn't. It was far from disappointing. Not even close. And you know, those final few minutes really, they were really really impactful. Phew. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he didn't have to. Like Sam assured him, it's okay if you don't want to talk, but I think it was really, really important for Dean to get it out. I mean, I think we've made I've made the mention, should I say, that Dean is gonna have. Dean would have to come out with it, and he knows that Sam's gonna be there, but I think it's very, very important. I think there is that idea of what he did in those 10 years. They defied everything of what made Dean Dean, really. It was like Dean was no longer there anymore, and it plays on to kind of what Ruby said to Dean last season about the fact that it was like the most of her, I guess, was scooped out, and there's just that little semblance there. It's kind of the same situation in regards to Dean just giving up to the at the 30-year mark, and there is that idea of relief, but also pain when he gets brought back, because he cracked. He hates himself, which has been a thing with Dean, where he will he will chastise himself, etc. He will not look at himself in a favorable light, but this one really takes things to a whole new level, because it's not who Dean is. He doesn't go around hurting people. He wants to save people, and he cracked at the 30-year mark. It's not just that, though, but with him shutting himself down and trying to be brave about everything upon his return. Like I said, there is that idea that he does not want Sam to see him in a bad light. That because of the fact that he is the older brother, it's like, I'm gonna if Sammy finds out what I did in hell, especially in that last decade, it's going to be like someone who looked up to me has just been let down, because that's it. That Dean knows that Sam looks up to him, and there is just this heartbreaking reality about the idea that it's a case of never meet your heroes, isn't it? So, yeah. It was just really, really devastating, like, trying to get a grasp on Dean's mentality, because it's not just, obviously, the pain of, because Lilith did mention about the fact that, Lilith, should I say, but that was Dean's mentality, so that speaks volumes, about the fact that he was down there for 40 years, and you know, you're reflecting on your time, not just being tortured for 40 years, whether it be the tortured or the torturer, because this broke apart who Dean was, him being the torturer. So, yeah. And I feel like there are important bits and pieces in this episode in regards to, you know, Anna saying, I forgive you. Like, Dean can't forgive himself whatsoever. And I think it will take a very, very... I'm not talking end of season. I don't even know if Dean could ever forgive himself for what he did, because that is stained to his mind. And it's not... Hell is not something you can just get over. So... Yeah. And I feel like with him, like, well, obviously there was a plan, wasn't there? Which was really, really great. the humans just outwitting the angels and the demons. Perfect in one go. Especially in this topic as well. Like, we can't take on both at once. We can take on one side, but both at once, too much on our plate. But, yeah, there was that moment where, you thought Dean would have to, give things up, etc. Because of the fact that he doesn't want to go to hell again. And I think this... and even though ultimately it was all part of the plan and it was more so protecting Sam, then, yeah... that still rings true because there is a lot of fear about becoming the person you'll become once again. And having Alistair just goad you into saying, into him saying, oh, you disappointed me, you had such potential, that does hurt. It's not a compliment. It is something that makes you sick inside. So, yeah, I just really, really felt so bad for Dean in that moment, and I wanted to give him a hug. And like I said, Jensen did a very, very fantastic job in terms of portraying the pain that Dean went through, remembering the fact that he was the torturer. 4 months, well, no, not 4 months ago, but I think it would have been around then anyways. But it was 4 months in the, real world, and yeah, so it was a really, really devastating scene. Just especially with Dean completely breaking. It wasn't just, the tear just going down. It was like full on breakdown, and it was just, yeah. But it was something that was needed, that Dean needed to do, was to tell Sam, this is what I did, and this is why I didn't initially... I mean, talking about hell is not something that is going to be a very, very comfortable conversation, is it? But the extent of what happened is just sad and full of despair, and yeah, so ooh. And I think it just also paints heavy relevance on terms of Dean saying, why me? Why do I deserve to get yanked out from hell? Because of, I think he, those moments, he's thinking about that last decade where he was the torturer, especially. I mean, sure, it could be all chalked down to, well, Dean is someone who doesn't really value himself anyways, but, being the torturer, it's gonna make you not value yourself even further, is it? So... I just felt so bad for him, but it was a really, really fantastic episode. Like I said, with the whole Anna and Dean, just them two in general. I mean, it wasn't just the conversation of humans and angels and how being amongst the people is for the better for Anna, but of course you have Dean getting to get it on with an angel, which is, I'm sure, something he never thought would happen, but here we are. But of course that was going to happen. If Sam is going to get it on with a demon, Dean's going to get it on with an angel. So, yeah. And it was nice to see Pamela return as well, because I really loved her character in episode 1, so it was really, really great for her to help out Anna figure out who she was. And of course she was going to be an angel, wasn't she? So, but it was really, really great to get the lay of the land on her character as well. So, yeah. But overall, this was really, really powerful stuff. Yeah. I do really, I mean, I don't even know if there's going to be some kind of catharsis for Dean, in a sense, because like I said, this is not something that I expect him to ever get over. Especially if he has to go to hell again at some capacity in Supernatural, because that's just going to bring up some trauma. But I do want to hope that, you know, with Sam being there, like Sam even said, you know, 30 years before you cracked, I mean, that's more than what most people can tolerate. And yeah. So, you know, he's got Sam's support, and I hope that this does bring some kind of levity in some sense. Maybe, you know, obviously it's not going to completely give him that kind of catharsis, getting that weight off his shoulders, because it's still a lot to go through, and it's still, it's still going to be a long time before Dean can ever forgive himself. But now that he's got Sam's backing, and now that he knows, yeah. Whew, a flurry of emotions this episode. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!